PDP reacts to Tinubu's empty New Year broadcast. Everybody's complaining about Tinubu's New Year broadcast, I tell you. Reverend Abati has complained. Other individuals have complained. And now PDP is now giving their own version of the complaint about Tinubu's broadcast, saying it is empty, it is full of promises that will never be fulfilled, and it's difficult to understand why we are in this state. And key events that should be in Tinubu's address were obviously and conspicuously missing. That is actually not a very good one, I tell you. But again, let's dive into the details to see exactly what PDP is saying here. The People Democratic Party, PDP, has reacted to the New Year address of President Bola Tinubu to Nigerians. In a statement on Monday by East National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba, the PDP described the New Year speech by President Tinubu as a harvest of deceit, false claims, and empty promises. Wow. So the PDP noted that President Tinubu's speech was uninspiring and amounts to a waste of valuable time as he did not address any of the critical issues plaguing the nation. Wow. This is serious. Nigerians were dismayed as President Tinubu employed rhetoric and failed to address the critical issues of insecurity, decayed infrastructure, comatose manufacturing and productive sectors, crushing 28% inflation rate, continuing plunge of the naira, alarming unemployment, excruciating poverty, and economic hardship, occasioned by the reckless, ill-advised, and insensitive policies and programs of his administration, the PDP stated. Tinubu will understand all these ones. I feel the leading opposition party also described as an unpardonable assault on the sensibility of Nigerians for Tinubu to assert that everything I have done in the office, every decision I have taken, and every trip I have undertaken outside the shores of our land since I assumed office on May 29, 2023 has been done in the best interest of our country. Are you sure? And that is the most alarming and most annoying. So according to the PDP, on the contrary, all decisions, actions of Tinubu presidency, including the approval of an increase in the pump price of fuel from 167 to over 700 naira per litre, devaluation of the naira with the consequential high cost and hardship, skewing of the 2024 budget in favor of luxury appetite of the presidency and APC leaders, without concrete policies to revive the economy and create jobs, the wasteful foreign trips with political cronies and failure to address the mindless killings across the nation cannot be said to be in the interest of our country. That is correct. That is correct. So the PDP maintained that Tinubu's statement that his actions and policies are in the interest of the nation further confirmed that this administration is allegedly subjecting Nigerians to hardship as a way to suppress them to surrender to totalitarianism. Oh, and that could be true. So the statement partly reads, President Tinubu ought to have used the opportunity presented by the new year to apologize to Nigerians and marshal out steps to address our national challenges, including those responsible for the exiting of multinational manufacturing companies and other businesses from our country. What Nigerians demand of President Tinubu is to provide a comprehensive amount of our nation's earnings, including the proceeds from the removal of subsidy on petroleum products, especially in the face of allegations that the earnings are being diverted to private pockets of APC leaders and their cronies. The National Assembly is invited to step up and perform its constitutional role of oversight to hold the executive arm accountable as the custodian of the purse of the nation. Wow. So this is exactly what PDP is trying to say here. Okay. One, the address that Tinubu made was empty and full of promises that will never be fulfilled. Okay. And then the most annoying part of it is that he is saying that all the trips and policies and actions that he has made since he entered office was to the interest of the nation. And meanwhile, it's been proven that all the decisions and actions right from the first day in office have proven otherwise and very negative to the, and also to the detriment of the citizens. Because one, the removal of the first subsidy without any mitigative action in place has caused excruciating pain, economic pain to Nigerians. Everything has skyrocketed, cost of living is off the roof. And then the devaluation of the naira by floating the exchange rate has also caused another big problem to the value and the purchasing power of naira. And all of these have caused economic hardship to Nigerians. And meanwhile, this man is coming to tell us that he has made policies and actions that, were to the interest of the country, which is not true. Which kind man be this? I tell you. So what APC or PDP is trying to insinuate here is that, APC and Tinubu have employed this system of government to subject Nigerians into hardship and poverty so that they can suppress them into totalitarianism. Totalitarianism. Now, wow, this is a very serious allegation, I tell you. So, but again, Tinubu's address, obviously, like it was noted by some other person, that was recorded days before he came to Lagos for the Christmas, and after. Even there were events that have taken place between when the address was recorded and when it was played to Nigerians, and those events were not addressed, were not recognized, and were obviously missing from the speech A to Z. That is terrible. So let's see. People are reacting to PDP's comment through Ologo Agba. Somebody said PDP is still crying for 2023 general election where they lost vehemently. I feel their pain. Can you imagine what this guy is saying? This Mohammed Musa, this is crazy. That is not the issue. The issue, people are trying to be a bit more realistic in what is happening in Nigeria, and people are turning it to party issue. Now, the interesting thing about politics is that those who voted will suffer like those who voted against. Exactly. So Nigeria is in jeopardy, and I don't see anything Tinubu is doing, Tinubu doing the miracle. Soon we will be hearing that more time will be given until 8 years is fulfilled. That is how Buhari pleaded for more years until he destroyed Nigeria for 8 years. Please, let's come closer to God for mercy and help, for there is no help in humans. APC is more clueless than people thought of Jonathan's era. Exactly. PDP firing infertility. Who told you is firing infertility? The man responsible to emptiness is likewise empty. Can you imagine? So what is sound? The man responding to emptiness is likewise empty. So you're trying to say that PDP that is responding to emptiness is empty? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't understand. What is sound? Short, straight to the point reply. That is it. It's a sound short, straight to the point. Fret not, PDP. President Tinubu has no agenda, not even one point agenda. Exactly. So not even 1 point agenda. President Tinubu has no agenda, and it is obvious. So that's exactly what PDP is saying, responding to Tinubu's New Year address, saying that it's empty and there's nothing to write home about it. Let us hear your version. Thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.